Alright, hey guys. Um, we have some interesting topic to talk about, but first I want to say that there is some Twitch drama going on, and for a while lately, and I do talk some part about it, but at the same time, like with it's a bit chaotic to be honest. And I'm not the greatest with to the Twitch dramas news lately. What the streamers are doing. I really need like someone to see a video first to see what's going on, because sometimes I just don't understand what's happening. Um, so it's a bit complicated. But let's go in with the news. So lately, Final Fantasy devs has a terrible answer for why this game is so white. Naoki Yoshida feels that racial diversion would be a violation of the narrative boundaries. So, if you never play Final Fantasy, there's a lot of white people. To be honest, I don't give a shit because it's just for me a game, not something that I would care. But a lot of people on Twitter, blue hair, they always feel they need to show the way what is right for them in their head. And to be honest, I don't care, but the way sometimes you say it, you have to be careful, or else you're gonna. It's just not gonna look good for yourself. Good. So he said. Joshua explained that the fantasy world of Valista was based on medieval Europe. Now, I could understand that in Europe back then. I can understand it. They wanted to limit the world culture and geographic validation was never going to release to be the version as the modern day Earth or even Final Fantasy. Now, there was another one with The Witch. The Witch 3 and 2 and 1, because that was in Poland, alright? The story was in Poland, and a lot of people were just mad about it, not diverse. And to be honest, I couldn't really care less. But they explained it in a good reason, What he's gonna say is absolutely horrible. Ultimately, we felt that white incorporation in. He said that he was being asked to incorporate rights on the entire planet. Ultimately, we felt that the white incorporation in the side into village was important, and over incursion into a single corner is much larger, which could end up constant violation of those narrative boundaries we already set for ourselves. And then, which begs the question, why did they enforce white-only boundary in the first place? After knowledge that the real world is more diverse than valid, he continued the story. What we are telling in fantasy, yes, but it's also rooted in reality. Which is Yatterish, you can't say that your fiction world isn't bound to reality. They use reality to explain why black people can't exist and validate to pick a struggle to find with it, please. What is a kind of big thing to say, to be honest. What's really frustrating about it all is that the black and brown people have always existed in middle even Europe. If the greater leadership has done more research and checked their bias, they might have not have noticed that black people have been living in British 2,000 years, or that some black European were canonized Holy Roman Empire, or at least that Iceberg was under Islamic rule for approaching 500 instead of the realistic imagine of Middle Europe. We got FF6 instead. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. They should have given a better reason why, but it doesn't hurt, Like, I don't care about colors, to be honest. I'm not gonna judge a game because of that. Like, I just want to have fun in a game, like in The Witcher 3. I don't complain. Why is this guy white only? Why is this guy white? Why is there no black? That's not me. I can understand. It makes sense. Yeah, it used. There was still not used to. There were a lot of people I don't like saying the black and brown thing. It just doesn't makes me uncomfortable. I just said there was a lot of dividing. I just want to say, not I don't know. This is awful. And I think they should have had a better explanation that there's only white only. I can understand the people who find it a bit dumb for that that's only white only because they felt a bit hurt. Um, and to be honest, I find it, but that is not a good answer. So it's just a really dumb answer to be honest. And like I said, I don't care. I play anything. To be honest, I don't care what any color. Same with fucking. Same when Battlefield 5 happened, when people were mad there was a woman. I didn't really care about it. I mean, technically in World War II, well, mostly in the Soviets, women were picked in the battlefield, but not a lot of other countries. But I could understand why people are a bit upset that Battlefield becomes a clown game, a goofy game. But we're not talking about Battlefield right now, we're talking about Final Fantasy. Why is there only white people? And their question is, it's only white only. That just kind of just dumb. That's just a dumb answer. They should have researched a bit more and have a better explanation, or maybe in the next game add them. There's like really so much ways to make this not make them not look worse. Next one. This one is a bit of a hot take. Fans won't stop comparing Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 2. They're totally a different game. Call of Duty fans just stop comparing Activision latest mech guide to 2009 beloved classic shooters. By most Modern Warfare easier made, observe Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is not Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as it 2019 installed. This is a really big hot take because for me, I don't care. The game is fun. There's a problem. Bugs, crashes, but it's better than Vanguard. And I don't see the point of comparing these two because in the end, it is supposed to be like this. It's like in a storyline to be together in a connection. Like I once remember I want to play like all the Call of Duty in one storyline, except Vanguard because that shit doesn't count at all. And maybe like I still and the other ones just because of the fun of it. I don't understand why people are so desperate to gatekeep that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 in 2019 is good. I can understand. I watched a lot of YouTube. I only played it on my played it not that much because I was still young on the Xbox 360. Was fun, I agree, but I played a bit late when it kind of slowly died off. But to be honest, it is a fun game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is fun, but comparing it to it is just not doesn't look good. It's like you try to pick anything that is a bit comparing, similar. Oh, Ghost looks better in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. To be honest, I find it bullshit. I enjoy Ghost now, and I enjoyed Ghost before. That will not change anything. Oops, shit. To work on a To the end, I've been noticed a few Call of Duty fan making videos are grumbling compared especially with two games despite being separate, but it's the fans' defense. All Call of Duty titles needs gun, bomb, and geopolitical tension to be allowed under the umbrella, so they compare and aren't fully aware, so the people wide different between. To be honest, that's the problem with I think with Call of Duty's newest game. Some people, I think it's Call of Duty's fault. they decided to divert in many ways. And then they have some different groups like fucking Hogwarts, fucking Hufflepuff and Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and they're called Ravenclaw. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like different groups, right? And these different groups don't like that game because that game is modern or that game is the future, but the future games don't like old games, World War II games. It's like it's such a mess. They keep, and if there's a new game coming out modern, fucking old people who like the old game don't like the new game. I can understand why if you want to defend your game saying back then the games are great. I agree, back then they were great, but they're not coming back. All right. Sure. If you have many friends that want to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2019 at 2009, do it. But don't go and bomb the fucking reviews and say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is 2009 is better. You just look like a kid that never continued growing up and will not accept any other games. That's just gatekeeping. You will defend it in any way and you will not accept it. To be honest, that's for me pretty cringe. So Kotaku made a great comparison, so we will talk about it.
Well,
I think this meme, it's a great, I think this is pretty good meme.
play music with a piece of paper.
Hooray! Hooray! That was great, Squidward. All those wrong notes you play made it sound more original.
What? I didn't play any wrong notes.
Yeah, see, you're playing it like this. When ordinarily it goes like this. I'm partial to doing it in the key of A minor myself.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get copyright. Doesn't matter. To be honest, I say one thing. Modern Warfare 2, 2009, they had great music. They could add some music in the newest one. It is not gonna punish them. I don't see anything punished. I'm gonna be glad. Hey, they brought some old music. Great, haha, that was great. Alright, let's continue dying in this game. Next one. This one is a bit of a hot take. I don't really watch those videos.
What's changed in video games in the last 13 years? Well, let's take a look at Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2.
Here's the thing what I really like. Switching, you're holding your gun, and you're switching up your pistol. Well, I think looks much nicer. Also, yeah, I want to say something. If you really slow down. Okay, maybe stop the music, it's reverbing. And you see the reload. That is a bit of a oopsie, to be honest. It doesn't, maybe he didn't shoot full, I don't know. Kinda awkward, but that's just a detail. But still like it that you see the gun's ammo. It's normal, yeah. Grenades, potion. I think the newest one guns are better. But I can understand why some people would like the other one. And we have another one gun comparison. Missile launcher. Don't know what to really say. It's just campaign bombing. I say one thing. it's a bit glitchy. I noticed that myself, and that even they don't give the power, you know, tactical nuke incoming, you know, it's like that. And then the music, I wish that would be back. Characters look much better there. Ghost Shepherd Betrayed, to be honest, he looks really cool in that one. So yeah, it's a really hard take that I just feel like is a bit sad. And even that the Modern Warfare 2 Informal 2000 Modern Warfare 2 map voting, normal pro class lobbies don't disband it, very little SMB heavy. I can see that, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. But they can always add it. Like, they can always add it. It's not gonna punish them. I hope we can vote maps, because there's a lot of maps I just don't want to play. And lobbies is banned. Yeah, that's a bit meh. But nothing that would make me hate this game. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oops, this was when I was looking. This is a really hard take that I want to say. That's what I meant with Twitch. This one is a bit hard to say, since there was a huge drama. Just Minx says she was given 24 hours to leave Optic House following the distrust and times of home invasion. Streamer Minx shared the Optic gave her only 24 hours to leave her content house. Streamer Minx revealed that she no longer part of the Optic Gaming claimed she was given only 24 hours to leave the container house. Minx shared the note following distress home invasion. She expired during her birthday in last November. Oh damn. Mine is second. Minx's home was believed to be an Airbnb. Retire was investing after drug den was discovered on their house. If you didn't know, what happened was there was drugs found in a place, and people came and checked it out. And 2 other men were seen hanging around the area. Minx's cat Silvarun has also escaped and has yet to be found. In a serious tweet on Minx's account, Minx clarified that she wasn't in Optic's content house when the attempt break-in happened. So she tweeted, "I was clarified, this isn't the Optic house where the break happened. When I was released from the physic world, they told me I had 24 hours to get out of this house when I had to move 3 times the past days." Minx were on Boston's sister and Cody joined Optic Game earlier this year after the esports organization heavy. Wait, is it this? Yeah, okay. Twitch round can be entertaining, but fans are also in agreement that streamers are still humans. Streamers toxic, okay. For me it's a bit difficult to scratching my hand what is going on. So I apologize if you don't understand what's going on. So it can happen that streamers keep spawning people's house, and it is really dangerous. You shouldn't really do it. But most of them are trolls, and they will just continue because it's funny for them. It's really hard because it could actually happen that someone might die from it. What is a bit difficult. So let's continue. Elon Musk in person are causing chaos to protest Twitter's verifying issues. So Elon Musk, I watched the most critical video because he explained it much better. Elon Musk wants you to pay $8 for a watermark or some verification that you spend $8. I don't know how much for. Okay, we could probably check it out. I think Charlie made a great impression. See here, blue checkmark on here already silly, but imagine paying $8 a month for it. You get more value flushing 8 in toilet. You basically just paying budget that less people identify you as an idiot. So what was going on? So let's go a bit back. So Elon Musk bought Twitch, and it doesn't look good for him. At first, it was funny, but Twitter is kind of dying because it's just really a toxic place. And since he needs to make some more cash back, because he spent a lot of money on it, people are upset. He typed, if all these blue check marks started impersonating me to uplearn the power of my manage, it would be just like a union strike, and I can't be having that. It would tank the value of my 44 billion investing real quickly. So yeah. So he's thinking maybe he's scratching his ass right now. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to spend this much money on this pile of garbage. To be honest, I say this. Twitter is a pile of garbage. It is toxic, it is chaotic, it is awful. And he needs to make some more cash with it. So he does this thing where you can get 8 marks for your Twitter account, what I find pretty stupid because people will laugh at you for spending that much. Look at this idiot. He spent $8 for this on Twitter just to feel much prouder. Isn't really a good idea. He also has the new owner Twitter. Elon Musk introduced the notice of changing $20 per month to verify, but after Stephen King spoke out against it, Musk decided to decrease the amount down to 8. Yeah, great, isn't it? He first wanted $20, but then thanks God, Stephen King, the legend of books, said no to it. And I think Stephen King once said he wants to leave Twitter, delete it, and then Elon Musk was begging him not to. Well, it's kind of looking bad because in the end, the people that are defending the Musk guy are scratching his. Is it really worth it? Like, I think he's just a bit losing his mind right now because maybe it wasn't a smart idea to buy Twitter. And to be honest, who the hell wants to buy Twitter? So after, the Twitch streamer Emma passed a new following milestone. After a month of being improvised in control of her husband, top Twitch streamer Emma set a new personal best following milestone. So, yeah. Following Emma Twitch, her follower count continued to grow, expanded last month of... I cannot say that because my fucking mouth is dying. 184 users following a month, bringing her totally over 6 million total followers. The new milestone of a high follower count over the profile stream, known considered long stream on the Twitch just chatted section. 6 million followers placed Emma at the 22 of all time Twitch followers chat among female streamers. Emma is now the second behind Pokey with 9.25 million. So yeah, after her big drama on with her husband, she is getting a ton of support, and first time she shared a detail about her personal life. Oh yeah, true. And now she doesn't have to do those things where she doesn't feel comfortable. Well, I think it's good. Now I don't know what is really big. For me, I wouldn't sadly watch it because I'm just not a bit comfortable watching. If I see this woof bark, for me, it's like, not mine, but just be you. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, what happened? A big Twitch announcement. Twitch bans and unbans Nyson. With over 860 followers, Vishon, the VTuber Nyan, received a ban from Twitch, causing confusion and uproar from fans and viewers. Ninja, a VTuber, founded member of Washi, received a ban from Twitch on November the 4th. The ban came without a warning for both Nima and her 860,000 Twitch followers. With now news of the ban spread causing confusion and uproar the social fans. And Nyan called it for real for the ban, explained that why the hammer was dropped on them. Visha is a US-based VTuber focused talent agent that was founded in 2020, formed Twitch and YouTube employees to can run Mount Red since the Russian signed some of the most popular VTubers talent on Twitch. The currently roster Vision I'm just gonna say friends. Iron Mouse became the Iron Mouse is became one of the most popular female streamers on Twitch, thanks in part of the Subfarm event early this year, ran from February 4th to March 7th, and was recognized as a TwitchCon for her effort. Now she got banned, and then unbanned. So I was banned for an inappropriate ad tick, which I'm assuming is cause my model might show a little too much skin. Just confused because it's been almost a week since I started using it. I'm so sorry for the trouble, bros. I'll be back soon. Thank you for all. So, and then a few hours later, Nair said she received an email concerning her ban and said that it was due to inappropriate presumed streaming for using a new Halloween model that was showcasing during the October 30 stream. The model itself, according to Nair, was revealed to show a lot of skin. The question of Twitch took nearly a week to ban her for social media. Nair rushed Team Iron Mouse and severely condemned to be banned. Used the hashtag #FreeNair to protest against the decision. If it's no secret, being a YouTuber's lurking business with big money. After a full day, Nair was unbanned from the platform. Nair said she felt awful for the artist that made her Halloween model, that she wanted to figure out something out in the near future. Nair also promised to better her base behavior going forward to hope to return streaming some. Here's what I think. I think Twitch is an awful place that the people who control it just have no fucking clue what they're doing. I feel like sometimes they ban people they just don't like. I don't know what she was wearing because I haven't seen it. Here's the official review for my new outfit design. Okay, looks pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can see. I love Jesus. All right, that's a cool hoodie. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? I don't know. Alright, I can't tell. I don't know what the costume was, but if it was really thin. To be honest, my problem is that there's a lot of people who do show a lot of skin and they don't get banned. That I find, just to be honest, pretty stupid. But I'm just glad that she was unbanned, and I'm glad that her fans protested on something what, you know, they don't think was deserved. And to be honest, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know what she was wearing. Let's see. Wait, maybe if I let's do. Oh, fuck. Click this again. If we type Steelers, and let's go to where I'm putting a second monitor just in case. Nair Halloween costume. And let's go. Costume. Is it this? Wait, what? I'm not sure, but if it's this one, someone needs to please type in the chat in the comments if it's really this one. To be honest, that is okay. That is nothing. That is legit. Like, there has been far more worse. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Sure. Yeah, thanks God I did not click that. And thanks God I did not click that. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna avoid that. So yeah, let's just be glad that she wasn't worse and she is back to streaming again. Next one I want to talk about is kind of funny, so Dr. Disrespect, I don't want to say rage, but Doc, he just quit and uninstalled Modern Warfare 2 live on stream. What is a kind of an oof moment for like Activision, for seeing a big streamer and someone who has many fans, many fans on YouTube, deinstall it. That kind of hurts them, and to be honest, it doesn't look good. To be honest, it just like oof. Here we have a short video about it, how he gets a bit frustrated. As we can see, he just spawns in, he walks, and right there is already an enemy. I say, for me, I don't know if it's just me, but I think the spawning thing in this game in Call of Duty is awful. There's people always behind you, in front of you. You have no seconds for break. Okay, nice. He survives, dies. Okay, happens. He's already annoyed, as you can see. He goes in, peeks, sees an enemy, shoots him, enemy in bottom, and dies. I feel you die a lot in this game. It's just for me, you die faster, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really fast.
That's all I can handle.
And then he gets frustrated and F.
That's it. You out of here? Yeah, I'm uninstalling the game right now, actually.
Yeah. Maybe, I think he's gonna install it later and probably play it again. But I think he just had a bit of enough with the game. Maybe needs a break. So I could completely understand why he's a bit frustrated. I mean, that happened to me. I got tired and just decided to quit, but I didn't deinstall. I think he just made it for content, so I don't think it's a big problem. Next one, I'm gonna Twitch streamer Shroud. So this is one that's also Twitch. Twitch streamer Shroud says Battlefield 2042 is better than Modern Warfare 2. One of the big Twitch streamer Shroud shares his view on stream and how Battlefield 2000 is much better than COD. I think pretty hot take.
I feel like the visuals are really cool, but the game is. Oh, should I say the same?
Bad. Yeah. No, it looks good. The gun models look great. The animations are good, but I think I'd rather play. Someone asked me this earlier. Do you think this is better or Battlefield? I think Battlefield is much better than this. Actually, the new one. Am I crazy for that?
I think Battlefield has got more of a immersive feel. Just more something, I don't know, something other than just running around on a small map and just fragging people. There's like more to it, you know. I guess we haven't played Ground War on here though. Ground War is kind of Battlefield-y, you know.
True. Ground War could be fun.
So this one I'm gonna say, he did say he would play Battlefield 2042, but since he didn't play Invasion, didn't fully play it, I couldn't really say he hates it. I think there's a lot of people who just don't like Modern Warfare 2, and I can fully understand. I think Call of Duty is just that when there's another game, it's just Call of Duty to the end. It's all the same, except Vanguard. That was awful. To be honest, for me, I play Battlefield 42. I would actually stick with Call of Duty. I played a lot of Battlefield. Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Hardline, even though I didn't like it. And to be honest, I was a big Battlefield fan. But I enjoyed this Call of COD as well, as much as COD. And I'm just gonna say, I actually enjoyed Call of Duty, but that's okay. Like, it's nothing that there's nothing that I should cry right now and go to my mom and cry to her that Shroud doesn't like Modern Warfare 2. That it's nothing big. That's fully understandable for me, to be honest. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's fine for me. And he hasn't played Invasion. Maybe he likes it afterwards. Don't know. Haven't watched his stream haven't watched that stream. So, can't really say. Can't really know. Doesn't matter, because in the end, it's just a game. I think that's all I'm gonna talk about. Sorry that that's a bit pretty long again. I keep saying I want to make it short, but like I said, there's a lot of things I want to talk about and say about my opinion. And I will try to think of something a way to make this at least shorter. But yeah, that's all I want to say now. Good night.